What's up, Dunkers, Dunkettes? It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we back with year 2 of the Madden 22 Different Broncos realistic rebuild. Let's waste no more time. Let's go ahead and meet the squad for the preseason. I'm so excited. We had a big off season in the free agency and in the draft. We got the bad man, A-Rod. We couldn't do Teddy Bridgewater no more. Still got Drew Lock on the roster, but we're going to try to Peyton Manning this thing. John Elway. We need to win the Super Bowl. We got Aaron Rodgers. We have a short window. We got a young, talented team around them. We gave up a lot for him. Gave up 2 first-round picks, a third-round pick. Bryce Callahan, because the Packers, they need help in the secondary. Can't keep going with Kevin King, man. You know, he had a good year in real life, but they upgraded a cornerback with Bryce Callahan, and then because they lost Devontae Adams in free agency, and they lost Aaron Rodgers, they needed a weapon for Jordan Love or whoever their quarterback's going to be, so we went ahead and gave them Tim Patrick. So we did give up a lot, but I think it's going to pay off. We let Melvin Gordon walk in free agency. We got Javonte Williams. I think he's going to have a breakout year. We brought in Tariq Cohen as a nice receiving back for Aaron Rodgers. And we still got Mike Boone on the roster. Like I said, we had a great draft. Here's one of the draft picks. Terrell Lindsey. During the draft, I ran out of time, but he was on my list. If Peter went ahead, drafted him, they hooked me up. Star better, hidden dev trait. So he's our fullback of the future, but we did bring back Andrew Beck. He got some speed on him, so I'll probably use him as like a third tight end. We'll keep him on the roster. And then we got Cortland Sutton still, Jerry Jeudy, who had a breakout year last year. And then I think this guy right here, KJ Hamler, he's going to have a breakout year. We gave away Tim Patrick in the trade for Aaron Rodgers. So he should have a breakout year. And then we brought in somebody that Aaron Rodgers is familiar with, St. Brown, as a 4th receiver, played on the Packers, big body receiver. We don't really have that on the roster. So he's familiar with them. Got Seth Williams back, Noah Fant, Albert O still there. And then we still got the offensive line, Garrett Bowles, Risner, Cushenberry, Glasgow, and Muti. Quinn Miners, we need to get out of Glasgow's contract because we are going to go with Muti as a starter. We got Draymond Jones still. And then he was one of our big free agent signings. Calais Campbell, I know he's old. I know he's an old man. But we in that Super Bowl window. We got Aaron Rodgers. We're making moves. We're trying to win now. If you check the scoreboard, I'm 0 for 3 Super Bowls. I should have at least one ring on my finger right now. But we going to get it. Still got Shelby Harris, bad contract, but we'll use him as a backup sub defensive end just in case Draymond or Calais Campbell gets hurt. And then we got some young guns behind them. Got McTelvin Abram, and then we got this guy Gary Allen in the draft. He's going to learn behind Shelby Harris and Calais Campbell. We brought in Linval Joseph as another Band-Aid, kind of like Calais Campbell in free agency because defensive tackle is one of our weak positions. But look at this. We didn't have a first-round pick because we gave him all up, but he was kind of like our first-round pick, got him in the second round. And Reed Bass, another hidden dev trait player. He'll probably compete with Linval Joseph for a starting job. Purcell probably is going to get cut because we don't have a lot of money. We got like $3 million in cap room, so he just becomes cap casualty, plus we got all these other guys. And then another Band-Aid. We was very aggressive in free agency on the defense, bringing in Linval Joseph, Calais Campbell. We also got JPP. He's a Super Bowl champion multiple times. But look at this. We got 2 young guns in the draft behind him. And Raheem Brown, I'm excited for. I know he's an old rookie. He's dubbed 24 years old. But our third hidden dev trait player in the draft, he's going to be the future edge rusher. But he'll learn from JPP, and then Malone, he can still compete. And then Josie Jewell, we gave him a new contract. He's going to be starter MLB1, no more Alexander Johnson. We let him walk in free agency, but I'm excited for this dude right here, Baron Brown. And I think he's going to have a breakout year. He's going to finally get a chance to play this year. He'll be MLB2. And then Bradley Chubb, he's the leader of the defense. And then you got Cooper, Mincy there behind him. And then PS2. Cornerback 1, like I said, we traded Bryce Callahan. We let Fuller walk. Still got Darby. Still got Ojimeda. Ojimeda should have a breakout year. He's not buried on the depth chart. And then we got Justin Simmons, who needs to play like Justin Simmons. He's another leader of the defense. And then this is going to be interesting right here. Caden Stearns and Jamar Johnson, about the same overall, about the same age. They're going to compete for the starting job. I think Caden Stearns will get the job, even if Jamar Johnson does it. Because y'all know preseason matters. I'm going to let these boys battle it out in preseason. Whoever doesn't win the starting job will still have a role, maybe even cornerback 4, maybe even sub linebacker 3. But it's gonna be a fun battle. And then we got Brandon McManus, the veteran, and Sam Martin. And I think I do have a team captain slot left. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Shelby Harris. He's been here for a while, even though his role has diminished. He'll be a backup. Gonna put that C on his jersey. So congrats to him. And let's go ahead and simulate the preseason. Hopefully we got no injuries. I already benched Aaron Rodgers. He's Aaron Rodgers. He don't need to play in preseason, damn it. He knows what he's doing. He doesn't need to play in preseason. I'd rather him be healthy. So take the L to the Seahawks really doesn't matter. I just looking at performance, looking at stats. We do have a standout in preseason. Let's check out who that might be. And it's Draymond Jones again. So just like last year, we did to stop the run last year. This year, let's go ahead and do rushing the passer. All right, 0-2. Like I said, them boys are going to battle it out for the starting safety position. So let's go ahead and give Jamar Johnson a fair shot to start over Caden Stearns from the last game. And whoever has the better stats will get the job. So far, so good. No injuries. And we went 0-3. And I actually like losing every game in the preseason because in years past in real life, that was kind of like a reverse good luck. Some you go 0-3, 0-4 in the preseason, then you start the season off hot or make the playoffs. But hopefully we can get that good luck. Let's look at the stats. I ain't really too. Drew Lock's going to win the backup quarterback job. Javonte Williams is going to be running back 1. KJ Hamler's going to be wide receiver 3. But look at St. Brown. See, he get Aaron Rodgers some familiar faces, some familiar targets. O-line, I'm not really. Bryce Walker's a rookie that we signed. So let's look at the stats. So it looks like Jamar Johnson had the most tackles. But remember, Caden Stearns started the 2 games. So that means Jamar Johnson had more playing time. And where is Caden Stearns? Caden Stearns had about 8 tackles. So because it's like dead even, and look at the rookie, Brown, with a sack. Because it was about dead even, and Johnson had like 7 more tackles than Caden Stearns. But Johnson had more playing time, so I think we'll go ahead and go with Stearns, who's a point better. He's a 69. Johnson's a 68. But we're still going to get Johnson. Still going to get him some playing time. We only need to cut 4 people on the roster. I think I have a good idea of who I want to cut. Let's go ahead and get rid of Purcell. He just becomes cap casualty. We'll save about $3.7 million. And then die. Let's get rid of Patrick. Just don't need 3 right outside linebackers. And let's get rid of Jonathan Harris because we don't need all these edge rushers or DNs. Our 3-4. And I think we just have to free up 1 more spot. And I don't know who could get rid of Mac and move Agam over the left. No, don't want to do that. You know what? We don't need 3 quarterbacks. We'll put Stratton on the practice squad. That way he can stay on the team. We don't have to cut nobody else. Let's go ahead and upgrade the players. Now, it is interesting because we are in a Super Bowl or playoff winning, whatever you want to call it. We're in that type of window. But we drafted some young, hidden dev players that I want to get some playing time, but at the same time, I want to play the vets because they know what they're doing. We might have a better chance of winning. So I think how I'm going to set up the depth chart, let me go ahead and reorder it real quick. I think we'll start the veterans, but we'll have like the young guys, the fresh feet, we'll have them sub in sometimes. I think that's the best way to like maximize the roster, the way that it's built. We have a mix of veterans, Band-Aids, but good veterans, and we have a mix of young guys with high potential. And I kind of want to mix that together. So we got A-Rod, Aaron Rodgers, Batman, my birthday twin. Quarterback 1, still got Drew Lock. This is probably his last year, though. Tariq Cohen and Williams, Boone. We're actually going to go with Lindsey because we didn't run the ball well last year with Beck. I know I brought him back, but I didn't think we would get a hidden dev fullback. And then for receiver, Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy. I'm actually thinking about starting. We're going to start Sutton. Jeudy will be in the slot with Hambler, St. Brown, Seth Williams. And we'll put Albert O out there. And then we're not going to put Jake up there. We're going to use Beck, like I said, as our third tight end because he has some speed on him and he can catch. Now, we have Glasgow still on the roster, so he'll be our swing offense or swing tackle, 6th offensive lineman. He'll play that role this year. Mooty's going to start over him, though. And we got Glasgow. There we go. So he'll be our 6th offensive lineman. Shelby Harris will be our backup DN. So I like that, the way that's set up. Actually, I want not JPP, Shelby Harris. There we go. And then we're going to have Linval Joseph starting over Bass, but Bass will be the sub. And then we'll put Agam in. Maybe Shelby Harris. Because Calais Campbell is going to start. So I want to put Agam in over Mac. And then we got JPP. But we're going to have Brown sub in. We're going to have the other rookie, Malone. He's going to be our 4th middle linebacker. And then we're going to have Jonathan Cooper, Mintz, Bradley Chubb, PS2, Darby, Ojemedia, Green, Jackson, Locke. And then this is where Johnson will be the backup free safety and the backup strong safety. And then TJ Green, who's our 4th or 5th cornerback, he'll be back there trying to get everybody involved. Tariq Cohen, KJ Hamler. Actually, what I'm going to do boom, boom. And then Tariq Cohen and Mike Boone and Johnson. McManus, Dalton Risner. Actually, we can go with Glasgow. 3rd down back will be Tariq Cohen. That's why we brought him here, to catch balls out the backfield. And then Javonte is going to be that power back along with Mike Boone. Slot receiver will not be KJ Hamler. We're going to rock with Jerry Jeudy, Hamler, and then maybe Albert O, just so we can use the tight ends. Or do we put St. Brown there? Or do we put Cortland Sutton? I think we'll leave Albert O there. And then for let's see how they have it. They have Bradley Chubb. No, That's not how I want it. I want Raheem Brown and then JPP. On the right, I want Draymond Jones there. I want Bradley Chubb with Cooper and Mintz. Actually, with JPP, there we go. And then for the rush D tackle, we're going to go Calais, Bass, Linval Joseph, and maybe Shelby Harris. I don't know where we can fit Shelby Harris in this. Guess we can't. Actually, with JPP being sub linebacker 3, how can I fit Shelby Harris in here? Guess he's just going to be a backup. And then sub linebacker Josie Jewell, Brandon Browning, and then we could put JPP here, or we could put Johnson. I think we're going to start off with JPP, and then later on we'll move Johnson in that role. And then for slot cornerback, Ojemedia, TJ Green, and then there's Johnson. So with JPP, I kind of want to come alone there. This is hard. This is tough. I want Shelby Harris to get some type of playing time. I guess I'll put him in right there. All right, so that's a squad. We only had about 3-4 wins, I think, last year. Our goal was 4 wins. Let's go ahead. I know this is Aaron Rodgers, but it's his first year learning a new offense. So let's be realistic and let's do about 7 wins just to save our ass, just in case we ain't trying to get fired. I work my ass off. We put in the work to try to build this roster, trade for Aaron Rodgers, put us in position to make the playoffs. But, we got the Chiefs, juggernaut Chiefs in our division. We got Justin Herbert in our division, Derek Carr. So it ain't going to be easy. It ain't going to be a cakewalk. Let's go ahead and meet the top prospects because we still could look at a quarterback because we ain't going to have Aaron Rodgers forever. So there is about three quarterbacks that we could look at. Jack Bryant, Amir Alexander, and Pat Parker. Peter Parker's cousin. So let's try to kick off the season with a dub. It's against the Colts. Can we win on the road? I'm excited to see how Aaron Rodgers plays in this offense with these receivers. And we get the dub on the road, 31-24, close game, win by a touchdown. Shut the run down. We ran the ball, passed the ball. They did too. We had a turnover. They had a turnover. We very aggressive on 4th down. 3 fourth down conversions, perfect in the red zone, 4 touchdowns. And look at Aaron Rodgers' debut with the Broncos. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, 241. Not bad. Him and Jameis Winston, they battled it out. And then Javonte Williams, I say he's going to have a breakout year. No more Melvin Gordon. He's going to carry the load. Average 4.4, touchdown, 84 yards. We shut down Jonathan Taylor. And that's crazy because this is they upgraded the depth trait. So Jonathan Taylor, I think he's an X factor, a superstar, and we shut him down. Albert O, 7 catches, 92 yards, and a touchdown. I don't know why he got that many catches. I hope Noah Fant is not injured. He did have a catch, and then look at Andrew Beck, 3rd tight end, backup fullback with a touchdown. Bradley Chubb with a sack, and then P.J. Locke, backup free safety with a pick. Okay, so a couple of backups balling out. That's why it's important. I ain't going to stress this enough. It's important to have depth, especially when you play with injuries on like me. All right, so we got the Cincinnati Bengals. Can we get the dub against Joe Shiesty? And we get our asses kicked. But they are in the Super Bowl for a reason in real life. Couldn't run the ball. Joe Shiesty killed us. Defense played well. We had 2 turnovers, but just like we did the first game, they were aggressive on 4th down with 3 4th-down conversions. And it wasn't on Aaron Rodgers. We just couldn't stop Joe Mixon. Couldn't stop Jamar Chase. Noah Fant with a touchdown, so I'm glad we're using both tight ends. Look at Albert O. Jerry Jeudy got shut down. And look at Josie Jewell with a pick. Chidobe Awuzie, McPherson missed one. McManus was perfect. So, bad game. Still learning. We got a lot of new pieces on this team. Let's check out Mock Draft 1, see where they got us projected. And I forgot who I am. Oh, that's right. We don't have a first-round pick because we traded them all for Aaron Rodgers. I already forgot. Division game against the Chargers and Justin Herbert. This is important. At home, we need the dub, and we get the dub. Starting the season off 2-1. We're 1 win away from matching our wins from last season with 204 rushing yards. If we can run the ball like that, we're going to be hard to beat. And our defense is getting turnovers. We picked off Herbert 3 times with 3 sacks. 168 yards for Javonte Williams. He was going to have a breakout season, like I said. Henry Ruggs. Okay. KJ Hamler's been getting a lot of targets. Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy. Javonte Williams with a touchdown. Raheem Brown, the rookie. Not starting, but he subs in for JPP, getting a sack. Calais Campbell with a sack. JPP still getting a sack. Ronald Darby, Justice Simmons, and Jewell with his 2nd pick of the season. And we are causing these field goal kickers to miss field goals. That's what I like to see out of special teams. Now we got the, almost said it, Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders, and we get the dub. So 3-1, nice start to the season. I had a good feeling about this team. This is one of my favorite off seasons that I put together. I've been waiting to do this rebuild just to get Aaron Rodgers because I think that's what's going to happen in real life. I don't think he's going to go to Tennessee. I don't think he's going to stay in Green Bay. Let's see. 2 touchdowns for Aaron Rodgers. Javonte Williams, back-to-back games over 100 yards. 2 touchdowns. Tariq Coleman, he's been an underrated signing for us. Jerry Jeudy, it seems like it's a different receiver every game. KJ Hamler is balling. The 2 tight ends is balling, doing a thug. Calais Campbell with a sack. Another free agent signing of us, making an impact. And this team is 3-1. We already matched our wins that we had last season, so we got better. 0-4 Seahawks. This would be the game that they get their first win, and it happened. It happened. If you know Madden, you know its tendencies. Pretty even game. I don't know how the hell we lost. They went for it on 4th down twice, and they sacked us 4 times. So that's probably why they won. Chris Carson, Mike Boone got in, had a touchdown. And then we couldn't stop Dwayne Eskridge for some reason. Couldn't stop Dwayne Eskridge, Jeudy, and Mike Boone. Mike Boone had 2 touchdowns, and Dalton Risner couldn't block to save his life. Bradley Chubb with a sack. He's having a great season so far. McManus has been perfect. So 3-2, not a bad record. Decent start. All these new pieces. Aaron Rodgers learning the new offense. Javonte Williams, Enrique Bass. Let me just make sure that they did not mess up my depth chart. Because you know Madden is going to do what it wants to do. And they messed it up. Like I said they would. And let me just make sure they did not put Seth Williams in the slot position. Perfect. All right, so 3-2. We got the juggernaut Jaguars on the road. Can we beat Trevor Lawrence and the 4-1 Jaguars? We can't. 3-3. Jaguars looking like a top team in the AFC. But we got a bye week, so we got some time to try to think about what the hell just happened. 352 passing yards. Can't give that up. I'm wondering, did trading Bryce Callahan, letting Fuller walk, was that a bad decision? Was Ojemudia not ready? Did we jump the gun too early? Josely Jewell, Calais Campbell. We had a lot of sacks. Brandon Browning, Baron Browning. Almost said Brandon Browner. Y'all remember Brandon Browner, the big cornerback for the Seahawks and the Patriots? So we do have a bye week, and we have an injury. It is Linval Joseph. That's okay. That is okay because we have our rookie defensive tackle. We have Shelby Harris. We have a lot of guys that can fill in for him. So for the rush D tackle, I don't have Draymond Jones. They have Shelby Harris. Yeah, that's right. I don't have Draymond Jones playing. There we go. I forgot all about my boy. And because it is the midseason mark almost, we got the bye week. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the contracts. Aaron Rodgers. Now, we'll give him that because we have like a 2 or 3 year window that we want to try to win. So I'll extend him at least for another year. He took that. Calais Campbell, we're going to wait on. Noah Fant is going to be here for the whole rebuild. Linval Joseph is just a Band-Aid. Bradley Chubb is the leader on the defense. Dalton Risner, we'll give him a 3 year deal. Keep that offensive line together. Keep them intact. He wants more money. He can have it. He can have it for now. Draymond Jones, I think I want to bring him back, but we can't even negotiate one yet. So we're going to come back for Dalton Risner and Draymond Jones. Let's go ahead and upgrade the players because it is a bye week. Do we have any depth traits to unlock? Terrell Lindsey, the fullback. Try to make him a scheme fit. And let's see what he is. Not even unlocked yet, even though he's starting. What about Enrique Bass? He's already a scheme fit. Probably not unlocked. Not unlocked. Go ahead and just auto upgrade. We got the Rams, another team in the Super Bowl. Real life, Garrett Bowles back from injury. Didn't even know he was out. And let's see if we can take care of the Rams. I know we lost to the Bengals, but can we beat one of the Super Bowl teams? Not going to look at the mock draft because we don't have a first round pick. And Caden Stearns was out. Didn't know that. They want to start Jamar Johnson. I'll let him start this game. Let's see if it makes a difference. Don't want to rush back Caden Stearns too quickly. I understand it. And let's go ahead and they're 3-4. We're 3-3. So pretty even game. And we sneak out with a dub. Ran the ball, shut the running game down. We shut the passing game down. We turned the ball over 3 times, so we tried to blow the game. But we still got the win. 2 picks for Aaron Rodgers. Stafford didn't do much. Javonte Williams, it seems like whenever he runs well, that's when we win. KJ Hamlin's been on fire with the touchdowns. Garrett Bowles coming back from injury, giving up 2 sacks. Baron Browning with a sack. Calais Campbell with a sack. And Enrique Bass taking advantage with the injury to Linval Joseph. Von Miller, the former Bronco with a half a sack. And then Jalen Ramsey picked us off twice. So we tried Ramsey, and we paid for it. But we got the dub, sitting at 4-3. Jamar Johnson, I guess he played well, so we're going to let him play again. And we get the dub. So we're 2-0 with Jamar Johnson as the starting safety. So Caden Stearns might have lost his job. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We just going to stay with it. 2 touchdowns for Aaron Rodgers, beating his childhood favorite team, 49ers. That's another team. I think he could go to them, but, matter of fact, they drafted Trey Lance. They're not going to get him. Plus, they done beat his ass in the playoffs every year, so I don't see him. I think he got too much pride. I don't think he's going to go to the 49ers either. But Javonte Williams, 89 yards, touchdown. Noah Fant, 2 touchdowns. So Javonte Williams with 3 touchdowns on the day. Quinn Minor's giving up a sack. Calais Campbell been on fire. And Rick Bass been on fire. Might be Defensive Rookie of the Year. Bradley Chubb with a sack. So, returning back from injury, third middle linebacker. And we got the Chiefs. So, this is the team that is going to stop us from trying to win the division every damn year. I forgot about the contracts. Let's go ahead and give Dalton Risner more money. He doesn't like the salary. We'll bump it up a little bit. Not too much, though. Give him some more bonus, too. Make that 31 mil. Okay, he took it. And then can we... Draymond Jones. Yes, sir. 3-year deal. Bump this up a little bit. Get that 19 mil. We got Draymond Jones back. All these other guys, JPP, St. Brown, Linval Joseph, Calais Campbell, I'm not worried about it. They Band-Aids. If they play well, we'll bring them back. If they retire, they retire. If they suck, they can get to walking. They can get the hell out of Denver. So we got the Kansas City Chiefs. If we win this game, we'll tie for first place. This is an important game. So let's go ahead and upgrade the squad because this is important. We need this dub. We need this W. Can we beat the Chiefs? And it's at home. And we do. We squeak out with a win. We are number one in the division right now. The first meeting between Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes in the AFC West. 3 turnovers. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. We picked off Patrick Mahomes. We got a new fly zone here in Mile High Stadium. Javonte Williams running the ball. Jerry Jeudy with a rushing touchdown. Like to see that. KJ Hamler, 85 yards. Jerry Jeudy with a touchdown. Javonte Williams, another touchdown. Enrique Bass, another sack. And then, like I said, no fly zone 2.0. Ronald Darby with a pick. PS2, Patrick Surtain with a pick. Josie Jewell with a pick. Think he's leading the team with the picks. Probably leading the league with picks. That's why we extended him. And we do have an injury. And won't Madden do it every time? Player playing his heart out, having a breakout year, and then boom, 6 weeks, broken collarbone. Tariq Cohen time. But we only have 2 running backs on the roster. So with that being said, I think we need to pick up somebody in free agency. Somebody like a Mike Davis, Devontae Freeman, Latavius Murray, Mark Ingram. I'm telling you right now, Mark Ingram, A-Train, or Mike Davis. Who do we bring in? Do we bring Philip Lindsey back to Denver? Nah, I want to see a new face. We'll probably go with Tariq Cohen and Murray. Whoever we get is going to split with Tariq Cohen. Do we get Mark Ingram? Or do we get... You know what? Mark Ingram's cheaper. Let's get Mark Ingram. Bring him in. We need someone that can run the ball. It seems like our key to winning is being able to run the ball. And that's a huge blow to Javonte Williams. We do got to cut somebody now. We'll put Mitts on the practice squad. Why can't I put him on the practice squad? Oh, this game is so annoying. It's like Madden new. We'll go ahead and so we could promote that guy. Matthew Rivers. Who the hell is he? You know what? I forgot we got Mike Boone. We're going to sign Matthew Rivers from our practice squad. That's why we have a practice squad. Promote him. And I'm going to cut Mark Ingram. Let's pretend like that didn't even happen. We didn't even sign him. Because I forgot about Mike Boone. No disrespect to Mike Boone. Forgot about it. And still got to cut somebody. Well, now that we promoted him from the practice squad, now I can move Mintz to the practice squad. There we go. So, congrats to that running back, undrafted rookie that we just promoted from the practice squad. And it's going to be Mike Boone and Tariq Cohen time. They should be able to split carries and make up for the loss of Javonte Williams, who's having a breakout year. So, third down back will be Tariq Cohen. Power back will be Mike Boone. And we got the 64 Titans, and this is another important game. They're in the AFC. We're in the AFC. This is playoff implications written all over it. Let's go ahead and see if we can get the dub. First game without Javonte Williams. That sucks. I knew Madden would do it to us at some point. And, of course, we lose 19-11. And I haven't really seen Jamar Johnson make any impact with that. And look at that. 50 yards rushing the moment he's gone. And we played well enough to win the damn game. We even went for it on fourth down twice, but because we don't have Javonte Williams, Derrick Henry ran all over us. Julio Jones killed us. KJ Hamler with a touchdown again. Man, Calais Campbell and Bass, them boys been balling. McManus missing a field goal all of a sudden. Everybody misses Javonte Williams. We got to go 5 weeks without him. This is going to suck. We'll probably lose all 5 fucking games. But we get Linval Joseph back. He's not going to start. He has lost his job to Bass because Bass is just, he balling, man. He's balling. And let's see. We're going to go with Draymond Jones. There we go. And Jamar Johnson hasn't been doing nothing. We're going back to Caden Stearns. They're just going to keep switching starting roles, I guess. Maybe we need a safety. Let's see if we can run the ball against the Atlanta Falcons. They're 4-6, and we get the dub. We get the dub. Hopefully it was Aaron Rodgers. Was he the reason why we won the game? Oh, we actually ran the ball. And look at that, Aaron Rodgers, 342 passing yards. Matt Ryan killed us. We almost had 600 yards total. So if we can do that while Javonte Williams gets healthy, look at that rookie quarterback. Now it's more 400 yards, almost 3 touchdowns, but we sacked him 4 times. Welcome to the league. And look at that. That's what I want to see. Cohen, get the yards. We shut down Cordell Patterson. Boom, 2 touchdowns. Cortland Sutton, 100 yards. Tariq Cohen, that's why we brought him here. Receiving back, 80 yards. And I actually like how this team uses both tight ends. And then look at that, the rookie Raheem Brown subbing in when JPP gets tired. 2 sacks. McManus, perfect. And this team has 7 wins. This team is on the verge of making the playoffs. I had a good feeling about this team. Good feeling about this team. 6-5 Texans. Well, why did I say Tekken? That was one of my favorite games as a kid, as a jit. Had all the Tekkens. I think Tekken 3 is my favorite, though. Used to have nightmares about that game. The bad guy at the end of it, Ogre, when he transformed into like that big bat-looking thing. And the whole level was dark. Anyway, we ran the ball, shut the run down. No turnovers. And that's what I like about Aaron Rodgers. He doesn't turn the ball over a lot. 60 yards for Cohen. I mean, that's okay. If we can win with that, we can win with that. But we need Javonte Williams back. Tariq Cohen with a catching touchdown. Draymond Jones, he's been balling. PS2 with a pick. McManus has been perfect. This is going great. This is already way better than the Bills rebuild. Way better. And now it's 8-4, 8-4. We beat them the first game. Now we got to go to Kansas City. Chargers and Raiders seem to be out of it. These are the top two teams in the AFC West. Can we sweep the Kansas City Chiefs? Can we pull off the sweep? And we can't. Didn't expect it to. Split the series. We just got to win out. All I care about is making the playoffs. They'll most likely win the division. We couldn't run the damn ball. That probably was the difference in the game. If we had Javonte Williams, who knows what would have happened. But that's what everybody wants to see. Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, both playing like themselves. Tariq Cohen, I mean, did a little something. But look at that. Tyreek Hill, Jerry Jeudy, what a game. Cortland Sutton, Travis Kelce. It was just an exciting game. Josie Jewell, Agam with a sack and a half, and Shelby Harris. Why? I mean, that's good and all, but I feel like they messed up my depth chart. I feel like Madden is trying to screw me. They're like, wait a minute, you're not supposed to be winning in the second season. You're not supposed to be doing this. Not supposed to be doing this. I was right. Like, just leave my depth chart alone. Leave it alone. Damn. But we got a breakout scenario. Look like it'll be a receiver or a tight end. And it is Jerry Jeudy. It is Jerry Jeudy. So what I'm going to do for Jerry Jeudy, because I really want him to get this, we're going to make him wide receiver 1 just for this game. See if that'll help him out. See if he'll get more targets. And let's see if we can get the dub. Can we get the 9 wins? Can we beat the 5-8 Jets? And we do. Hopefully Jerry Jeudy had all 3 touchdowns. Over 150 yards. We shut the run down. We couldn't run the ball ourselves. We were killing it on third down. Aaron Rodgers has thrown for 300 yards damn near every game. We couldn't run the ball. We couldn't stop Raheem Mostert. Didn't matter. Cortland Sutton, 99. Fant, 96. Whereas Jerry Jeudy, of course, he only had 2 catches, but that's okay. Mike Boone with 3 touchdowns. Calais Campbell and Reek Bass, man. What a duo. Justin Simmons, he's been quiet, but he finally got his first pick of the season. And we have 9 wins. This team's looking like a playoff team, man. Just in one season. We done turned it around. The Aaron Rodgers trade and the free agent signings and the draft picks look like they're all paying off. I don't want to talk too early because you know you can't. Madden will surprise you. Even though they do a lot of the same bullshit and you shouldn't be surprised, they will surprise you. What was I doing? Put Cortland Sutton back in as a starter. And we got 3 games left. I know Jerry Jeudy didn't hit that. Not even going to click it. We got the 5-9 Raiders. We're a game behind the Chiefs. They keep winning. We keep winning. So it's going to be a race for the division title. I wish we would have swept them. How are we doing with the other division games? We beat the Raiders. We beat the Chargers already. And we swept the Raiders. And we have a chance to sweep the Chargers. Or split with them. Shut the run down. Our running defense has been outstanding. Outstanding. Salute to them. Did turn the ball over a lot, but we came out with the win. Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna have too many games like that. We sacked Taysom Hill and Derek Carr, so 6 sacks, and we shut Josh Jacobs down. We got killed by Brian Ayers and Brian Edwards and the former Green Bay Packer, Alan Lazard. But Noah Fant, KJ Hamler, Cortland Sutton. We abused Elijah Wilkinson. 4 sacks for Bradley Chubb. Enrique Bass looking like the defensive rookie of the year. PS2. I think that's his third pick. Look at Sam Martin inside the 20. Three times. Three times. I know punters don't get a lot of love, but that's field position, man. That's probably the reason why we won the game. And we got double-digit wins in our second season. We get Javonte Williams back to finish off the last two games of the damn season. Let's go. Let's go. So we get Javonte Williams back. We do have another injury, and it's Mike Boone. So we can't seem to have all our running backs together for some weird reason. We have a breakout scenario. It is Bradley Chubb. Can he get the superstar dev? He might even get it anyway, so I won't even be mad at him if he doesn't get it with this scenario. Weekly award, let's see who it was. I think it was Bradley Chubb with the 8 tackles, 4 sacks. Can we beat, of course we'd be playing a 12-3 Cardinals team. Can we get the dub in Mile High Stadium in Denver? And we barely lose. Barely lose. It's okay, though. Our streak had to get snapped at some point. Going to finish off the season against the Chargers. They killed us in the running game. We turned the ball over too many times. Still had a chance to win the game. Oh, let me know in the comments what y'all think about Kyler Murray. I think it was reported today he unfollowed the Cardinals. I think he just, deleted all his old stuff on his Instagram. I don't think he's going nowhere. If anything, Cliff Kingsbury would probably go first. Aaron Rodgers with a rushing touchdown. Cortland Sutton with a touchdown. And we're going to finish the game off against the Chargers, see if we can sweep them. I didn't pay attention to see if the Chiefs won their game. If they did, congrats to them. They won the division. They most likely did, and they did. So we have no chance in hell to win the division, but we're looking like a playoff team. And the Chargers are on the verge of the playoffs. They're actually not in. So we can try to keep the Chargers out while submitting ourselves into the playoffs. I didn't even check to see if Bradley Chubb hit it. He didn't. So we're 0 for 2 when it comes to dev trait scenarios, but I don't care. I'll take wins over dev trait upgrades any day. We always get robbed of them anyway. So last game of the season, we have a chance to knock out the Chargers and sweep them. And we do. We eliminate the Chargers. They're not making the playoffs. Only us and the Chiefs. We get 11 wins in our first season with Aaron Rodgers. See how we finished off the season. I think that game might have went into OT. Might have went into OT. It did not. Shut the run down. Justin Herbert did his thing. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. He's not Aaron Rodgers yet. Javonte Williams, I missed you. I missed you, my brother. I missed you, bro. And then the rookie fullback, Lindsey, with a touchdown. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams did their thing, but KJ Hamler was the better receiver. I don't know. Matthew Rivers promoted him from the damn practice squad. Touchdown. And then Raheem Brown, another rookie, sack. Josie Jewell, pick. So we sweep the Raiders, we sweep the Chargers, almost sweep the Chiefs. So we went 5-1 in the division. Brady, Mahomes, Matt Jones led the league in passing yards. Nick Chubb, Joe Mixon, Alvin Kamara, Kendrick Bourne, Amari Cooper, Mike Evans, Khalil Mack, Aaron Donald, Marcus Davenport, Caleb Farley, Josie Jewell, Jamal Adams. Look at Josie Jewell. Tied for the league in 5 picks. And then Fred Warner, Tremaine Edmonds, and Dre Greenlaw. We were 14th in offense. 21st defense, so we improved. Not where we wanted to be at. 16 in points scored. And 5th in points allowed. So a little bit too much picks for Aaron Rodgers, but look at that. 4,300 passing yards. I think we had like 3,900 with Teddy Bridgewater last season. We only gave up 20 sacks, so the offensive line played better. Javonte Williams, I'll tell you this right now, he would have been a 1,000-yard rusher if he didn't miss those 6 games. He had 800 yards, averaged 4.8, 9 touchdowns, and he missed 6 games. He missed 6 games. But look at the supporting cast. 600 yards, 2 touchdowns for Tariq Cohen. 4 touchdowns for Mike Boone. 2 touchdowns for the rookie fullback, Terrell Lindsey. A rushing touchdown for Jerry Jeudy and Aaron Rodgers. And then our leading receiver was Noah Fant. I'm not mad at that because, look, we spreaded the ball around. Hamler, 64, 805. Jeudy, 72, 892, and 3. I'd like to see more touchdowns out of him, though. Cortland Sutton, 78, 908. So we spreaded the ball around. Even Albert O had almost 30 catches, almost 300 yards, but just 1 touchdown. Javonte Williams with 5, Mike Boone with 2, and then Rivers and Beck, the other fullback, with a touchdown. St. Brown, odd man out. And then look at the offensive line, played great. The tackles, Quinn Miners, Garrett Bowles, great. Dalton Risner, okay season. Why was Glasgow in? Muti, and then Cushenberry gave up no sacks at all. Josie Jewell, breakout year, 136 TFLs, a sack, lead in 5 picks. Brandon Brown in 2 sacks, 4 TFLs, 89 tackles. To be the sub linebacker, too, and you didn't even get 100. I'm used to my linebackers getting 100. So, I mean, it is his first year starting, but we might need to upgrade that position. Maybe he wasn't ready to start. Same thing with Michael Ojemedia, no picks at all. I like the TFLs, though, so he was in the backfield a lot. Great, okay year for Justin Simmons, better than last season. Same thing with Ronald Darby. 3-pick, great year for Patrick Surtain. Great second year. Caden Stearns, we might need to upgrade safety. Calais Campbell, hell of a year, 19 TFLs, stuffing that run, 10.5 sacks. Bradley Chubb, 15, 8.5. Enrique Bass, the rookie, 13 TFLs, 7 sacks. JPP, with his limited starting role, 3 TFLs, a sack, 48 tackles. That's okay. Jamar Johnson, 44 tackles. Raheem Brown, the rookie, he will take over as a starter for JPP next year. 5 TFLs, 4 sacks. Draymond Jones, 7, 5 sacks. So a lot of pressure, and then Shelby Harris, his limited role, just had a sack, and then aided him a sack and a half. Forced fumbles, a lot. Jewell, Browning, Ojemedia, Justin Simmons, Darby, PP, Draymond Jones. So a lot of turnovers. A block for Shelby Harris, a safety for Enrique Bass, no defensive touchdowns. He did miss an extra pointer. But look at that. Only 1 missed field goal for Brandon McManus. They better give him kicker of the year. Inside the 2011 times, he averaged only 49.9. So, who cares? He's a punter. We're winning. MVP, Tom Brady. And no Aaron Rodgers, though. The disrespect, man. Patrick Mahomes. No Aaron Rodgers. But Teddy Bridgewater over there with the Dolphins. Okay. Did I look at the coach of the year? Coach of the year? Oh, Mike McCarthy. Defensive player of the year, Patrick Queen. Josie Jewell at 4. Offensive rookie of the year, Tony Beacom of the Chiefs. It's always the Chiefs for some reason. And then defensive rookie, I feel like we were robbed, man. Enrique Bass at number 3. And Raheem Brown at number 9. Best quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. They got to put Aaron Rodgers at the bottom of the list. Okay. Nick Chubb, best running back. I feel like, Javonte Williams at number 9 still made it, even though he was injured. Shout out to him and shout out to Melvin Gordon. So Melvin Gordon and Teddy Bridgewater was like, fuck Denver. They want to let us go. Let's meet up in Miami and take the Dolphins to 9-8. Kendrick Bourne, best receiver. Oh, and they got Devontae Adams too. We had no receivers. Okay. O-line, I feel like Cushenberry should be on there for not giving up no sacks, but that's broken. They just give it to the highest overall offensive lineman. And we had Calais Campbell at number 5. Chris Jones is number 1. Best linebacker, Harold Landry. We had Bradley Chubb and Jewell at 6 and 7. Best DB, Desmond King. And I feel like PS2 should be on there. And the best kicker, we were robbed. Justin Tucker. The legend. The Hall of Famer. Greatest kicker of all time. But we made the playoffs. Cortland Sutton back from injury. Just in time for the Patriots. And Mac Jones. Sure, the slot receiver is straight. Okay. KJ Hamler. Albert O. Okay. Now, because this is the playoffs, we are going to play the veterans, so we are going to put JPP back in. Calais Campbell Bass, that's fine. Yeah, so we'll put JPP in again. Let's see, linebacker, we'll do Social media, blah, blah, blah. All right, so JPP will get some more playing time. You know, he's a champion. He's won a lot of playoff games, won multiple Super Bowls with the Giants and the Bucks. So let's get him some playing time. This might be his final year anyway with us. Let's check out the number 1 seed. I think the Chiefs might have it at 13-4. They do, and then the Cardinals over there in the NFC. Y'all know how it goes. We ain't been here a lot, so let me refresh y'all memory. Wild card round, we just straight up simulate it. If we win it and we advance to the second round, that's when we do the Super Sim. Same thing with NFC Championship, Super Sim. Super Bowl, I'm going to switch it up. I would hop in or play it, but because of what happened in the first rebuild, if y'all check that out, if y'all tuned into that bullshit, I'm just going to watch the AI. If it comes down to like some final moments, it's going to be computer versus computer, broadcast, camera view. That way we get to see some gameplay and I don't get fucked by Madden. So let's see if we can go on the road in New England, Gillette Stadium, 10-7, 11-6. They're 82, we're 82. We're 84 offense, we're 80 defense, they're 81 defense. So pretty even matchup. Won't be mad if we lose. This is Aaron Rodgers' first year with Denver. And we lose by 5 fucking points. Not mad. Made the playoffs. We haven't been here a lot. First year with Aaron Rodgers. I probably shouldn't have messed with the depth chart. You know, I always have that feeling like if you mess with the depth chart, we should have left it the same. You mess with the depth chart, Madden will make you pay for it. Aaron Rodgers didn't have a great game. We couldn't stop Damian Harris. Tariq Cohen was good. Kendrick Bourne, that's why he won Best Receiver. And we couldn't stop Kendrick Bourne. So, Ronald Darby with a pick. Shout out to him. And then McManus had a field goal blocked. That could have had a big impact in the game. So, made the playoffs, though. Aaron Rodgers comes over and brings Denver to the playoffs. We do have a new injury. Let's see who it is, just in case it's not that long of a time. Ooh, Caden Stearns. We're definitely going to need a safety. I gave him a chance. Injured on and off. Couldn't stay healthy. Didn't play well. We need a safety. So let's just go ahead and see if we had any Pro Bowlers. I expect we might have multiple Pro Bowlers. We had a great year. Let's see. No Aaron Rodgers. No Javonte Williams. No receivers. No Noah Fant. Okay. Snub. No Lloyd Cushenberry. Calais Campbell, so that's one. Oh, man, we got nobody. Justin Simmons with a quiet season, that's 2. Brandon McManus, shout out to the kicker, that's 3. 3 Pro Bowlers. Shout out to McManus, Justin Simmons, and I can't remember who the other, was it Bradley Chubb? Who the hell was it? McManus, Justin Simmons. Why can't I remember who the other one was? Now I got to go back. It was McManus. And Calais Campbell, that's right. And the Super Bowl is going to be the Tennessee Titans and the Los Angeles Rams. Let's see if we had any depth trade upgrades. I'd love to see nobody so far. Nobody on the O-line, okay. Calais Campbell, I don't know if I think he was down to star, so he's back up to superstar. Patrick Surtain was always a superstar. Bass came out to be a star. Brown is a star. Oh, that's right. Jewel went up. So hopefully he doesn't get robbed of his depth trade. Shout out to him. He's the only one with the depth trade upgrade. Let's go ahead and see who wins the Super Bowl. Personally, would like to see Tennessee win. And the Rams win by a field goal. With cornerback David Long Jr., the MVP, Brady, McCarthy, Brady, Queen, Culp, Sean Colvin. Let's go ahead and see if we have any players we got to re-sign. I don't think I do. I think I re-signed everybody already. And you know what? Rivers, he had that touchdown. We promoted him from the practice squad. We're going to go ahead and because he was an undrafted rookie, we're going to give him a 3-year deal. So it'll equal out to the 4 years of a regular rookie contract. It's cheap. Bring him back. Calais Campbell played well for us. He made the Pro Bowl. I'm going to offer him a contract. He wants to test free agency. You can test free agency. I'm not going to argue with you. Seth Williams, will bring him back for a 2-year deal just to finish out like a regular rookie contract. It's cheap. It'll keep depth at receiver. And we got Beck's replacement. Drew Lock is gone. He can go somewhere else. I like what Mike Boone did, but we got Tariq Cohen. We got Javonte Williams. So we're not going to pay our third running back. So it looks like our big loss is Calais Campbell so far. And let's see if we can cut any bad contract just to save a little bit more money. Let's see, we got Garrett Bowles still. He's still playing well. Cushionberry. Now, we save by $8 million if we cut or trade Glasgow. I'm going to put him on the trading block for now because we don't have any first-round picks, don't have any draft capital. And then Shelby Harris, I know he's a team captain, but we got Agam and Allen. We're going to put him on the trading block. There also might be somebody in free agency that's just better than him. Where the hell is Linval Joseph? He must have retired. Forgot to look at the retirements. We got Brown as a starter. JPP must have retired. And then let's see if Jewel got robbed of his depth trade. No, they actually let him keep it, so I'm happy about that. We save about $7 million if we get rid of Ronald Darby. But he played well last year. And with the lackluster play at Ultra Media, we're definitely keeping Darby for right now. Justin Simmons and Johnson and Stearns. Stearns is still hurt. And we need a punter. So let's check out, see who's in free agency. We got about 30. Ooh, Tyreek Hill. But Eagles, we don't need any receivers. Not even going to look at them. Look at that. We could have waited to sign Tom Brady. Or Baker. So for running backs, Kareem Hunt, nobody's making any offers, but we're rocking and rolling with Javonte Williams and Tariq Cohen. So not even going to look at them, not even going to entertain that. We don't need any receivers, no tight ends. We got our offensive linemen. J.J. Watt. But we don't need another injury-prone guy. We need somebody that's healthy. We got our D tackle in Bass. Calais Campbell is there. He's there. But with Allen, who we drafted, the other guy, I forgot his name, and Shelby Harris, still a veteran, a respected veteran on the team. I feel like we should bring Calais Campbell back. He did lose a depth trade, but he's still a 79. He can still play. Do we bring him back? JPP actually didn't retire. Sitting right there. Bobby Wagner is there. But I want Josie Jewell to continue to be our middle linebacker one because he played well. Bush, Okereke, Tranquil. I might give Baron Browning another chance or draft a guy to compete with him. Cole Holcomb, Preston Smith. Now, here's what we could do. Darby did lose his depth trait, even though he played well. I don't know about Ultra Media if he lost a depth trait. Greet Williams, Rocket Shit, Sean Murphy, brother. Nobody's making an offer for Marcus Peters or Stephon Gilmore. Do we bring in Stephon Gilmore? Because I don't think we're going to pay Ultra Media. Definitely need a safety. Von Bell's there, but he's getting contract offers for the 49ers. Jimmy Ward already did him. Jordan Poyer, I just went through something with him. So it looks like we're going to wait on safety. I think we might. Tresway at punter. Jake Bailey. We can always sign a punter. I think we're going to wait. You know what? I always end up drafting a punter. Let's just go ahead and get Sam Martin back. He's actually getting a contract offer for the Cowboys. I ain't even going to fight y'all about that. So if it ain't Calais Campbell, think about Stephon Gilmore. I ain't going to cap. Stephon Gilmore, PS2. Get rid of either Darby or Ultra Media. Not a scheme fit, but win now move. Our secondary wasn't even that bad. I ain't going to do it. You know what? We're not going to make any moves. I could bring in a J.J. Watt. I could bring back Calais Campbell. I could even bring in Stephon Gilmore. But I think with this team being together, we lost a couple of pieces, lost veterans, but I think the young guys are all ready to step up. Let's just go ahead and save our little bit of money we got. And we're going to have another great draft. Could be making a mistake, not being aggressive, but we were aggressive last season, so we're going to take a back seat this season. And we're just going to rely on the draft. I know we don't got a lot of draft picks anyway. That should probably make it more meaningful for me to pull the trigger and sign some more free agents, but I don't feel like we need to. So we can definitely check out DNs. All these guys that we're looking at probably will be backups anyway. This guy looks good. We'll add him to the list. Check out the left end. First round guys. This guy could fall to the second round. A, block shedding. A, play recognition. B, power moves. We'll put him on the list. And then because we are in a 3-4, we can look at defensive tackles. Possibly move them over to DN. A, block shedding. B, tackle. Put him on the list. Even this guy. A, finesse. A, tackle in the third round. B, awareness. Might even get him in the third round. And then we're going to look at middle linebacker. Of course, there is no middle linebacker. No, that's right outside. I skipped over the middle linebacker. The top guy is a second-round pick, but he doesn't look that good. What about Eric Patterson? None of these linebackers look good. So it looks like we're going to be stuck with Baron Browning. A hit power. What was that? A hit power. A impact blocking, B power move. So we might draft Orlando Matthews. We are going to look at cornerback. There's none that'll really fall to us. Let's look at safety. No good ones. We'll have to probably draft a free safety. Move them over. Strong safety. C tackling. Doesn't look good. Tyler Knighton. 6'3", 207. He doesn't look good. This might be a weak draft class, man. Weak draft class. No safeties. No middle linebackers. Now I feel like we need to go ahead and make a U-turn and look at the free agency again. It look like ain't nothing there. Tyreek Hill still hasn't been signed. Nobody's making a play on him. We're going to try to make no-fly zone 2.0. We're going to get Stephon Gilmore. We're going to get Stephon Gilmore. I am going to bring in the middle linebacker just to compete with Baron Browning. And I feel like that guy can be Nick Kwiatkowski. Bring him in on a one-year deal just to compete for the starting job for a middle linebacker 2. And, of course, they robbed my linebacker who had a star dev. They robbed him of his dev trait. I'm going to play him anyway. And then do we bring back Calais Campbell? Just for the hell of it? We won't have a lot of money. But I could cut Shelby Harris. That's what I'm going to do. Bring back Calais Campbell. So we're going after Stephon Gilmore because we don't know how long we're going to keep Ronald Darby and Ojemedas in a contract year, and he did not play well. Bring back Calais Campbell, who made the Pro Bowl. We're going to cut Shelby Harris. It's time for him to go. And then we're going to bring in Nick Kwiatkowski just to see if that'll piss Baron Browning off and make him play a little bit better. So I'm going to cut Shelby Harris right now just so he can go ahead and try to find a new home. I don't think he's going to have any trade value. Save about $6 million. Wish you well. But it's a business. It's a business at the end of the day. And we get Calais Campbell back, and we get Stephon Gilmore. I don't know what's taking Nick Kwiatkowski. Is he looking over the contract? Is he negotiating with any other team? I'm trying to give you a chance to be middle linebacker 2. Not a lot of teams were giving you any chance. I don't think nobody was looking at you. I'm trying to give you a chance, and he comes. Welcome to Denver. Check out the free agency wrap-up just to see where everybody went. Nobody signed Brady. That's crazy, but Tyreek Hill to the Eagles. Terry McLaurin to the Saints. Bobby Wagner, Kareem Hunt, okay. So we got J.J. Watt. So the Patriots. Oh, I'm not in that division. I'm thinking about last rebuild. We're in the AFC West now. So we have the Chargers, the Chiefs, and the Raiders get Fletcher Cox. Chargers get Devin Bush. Raiders get Sean Murphy Bunting. Raiders get Amani Hook. So the Raiders being aggressive. And they're trying to compete with us and the Chiefs. I like it. I like the competition. But okay, free agents period. We got Calais Campbell back, brought in Stephon Gilmore. That was big. So our secondary is going to be stronger than ever. I might even move him to strong safety now when I think about it. With Jamar Johnson and Caden Stearns and him being older in his career, we could move him to safety. We might do that and give Ojemedia a chance. Yeah, we might do that. But for draft picks, we could look at middle linebacker. Guess left, but I'm gonna go with Raheem Brown. They robbed him of his depth trade. Defensive end, even though we got these guys. I mean, really safety, middle linebacker, and right in. Could say left outside linebacker. I guess we'll just take best player available. We can even draft quarterback too. We lost Drew Luck. I forgot about that. And we got Aaron Rodgers on a year deal. So let's just see who's like the top 5 picks. I want to see if these quarterbacks are going to go. One goes to the Giants.
The Vikings.
The other goes to the Saints, or are they going to go 1, 2, 3? And they do. They go 1, 2, 3. So without a first-round pick, and we pick late in the second, we're just going to take best player available at a position that we need. There is a running back we don't need. Could get insurance because Javonte Williams was injured. I don't know if he's going to continue to be injured. Don't need receiver, don't need tight end, don't need O-line. No left ends. There is that defensive tackle that we were looking at. We could move to right end. And then there's this Tommy Jackson guy. A catching. A man. C play. He look like a beast. Do we take him? I said best player available. It's either Tommy Jackson, which I would hate, man. It's 21. A man, A catching, C play regular. See, I don't know about finesse moves and power moves though. He looked like he could play safety or something. Should we draft him and move him to safety? Or do we go and draft Whittington? Calais Campbell replacement. I think we're gonna go with Whittington. I just like him. He's on my list. The other guy ain't on my list.
The Bucks on the
clock. Of course, normal dev. Now watch that linebacker. Watch that linebacker be hitting dev.
Now the Broncos are on the clock.
Hopefully he's still there. We might take him if he's still there. Teams continue to pass on him. They are passing on that receiver. Not even going to give him a look. They did take that linebacker. They took the middle that I had scouted. I don't have anybody else scouted. So, do we take this quarterback in the 3rd round? B. A lot of B's. He's not that bad. Brad May. Do we take Brad May? About Howie Wilcox. Do we take Brad May and try to develop him? I think I'm going to take a quarterback here. I don't see anything else. Not a top 5 first-round pick quarterback, but he could develop. Sit a couple years behind Aaron Rodgers. I like the pick. The only thing that'll suck is if it's overall like a 50 something. I'll take a 60 or something. So now we need, let's see if these middle linebackers are good. A injury, B awareness. He looks good. Let's take him. Zach Harris.
The Bucks are on the clock.
We're adding competition to the middle linebacker position. Browning, you're not.
It's the Broncos on the clock.
You know, you got to keep it. You got to work to keep your job, man. We brought in Nick Kokowski. Brought in another one. So you got to fight to keep your job, bro. Need to play better. And then I think here we can go corner or safety. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to go safety. Looks like the best pick left. B catching, B pursuit. Looks like Kevin Walton might be the guy, or Eric Healer. It's definitely going to be Kevin Walton. Welcome to the squad.
The Chiefs are up.
No depth
Let's see what
traits.
direction they go.
What happens when you don't have any draft picks?
The Broncos are
That's
on the
what
clock
happens
now.
when you don't have any draft picks. And this receiver is just getting passed over. Let's see if he's any good. Is he A, break tackling, B, stamina? Let's take him.
The Buccaneers
I don't know why
on the
teams are
clock.
passing on him. Maybe he was just hard head in college. Probably got in a lot of trouble or something. Probably injury concerns. And I forgot we didn't bring a punter back. Let's go ahead and take a punter. Seems like I always end up getting a rookie punter. None of them look good, but we need to draft one just to have one on the roster. He has C and C for kick accuracy and kick power. He has solid kick power. Don't know the accuracy. He has D's, double D's. I don't want them double D's. A injury, that's nice, but your kick power is poor. His awareness is B, but his accuracy is an F, but he got good kick power, so he just got a leg on him. So do we take Giles with the leg, or do we take Gilmore? I'm taking Gilmore.
Okay, it's the Bucs now on the clock.
And then last but not least,
Now the Broncos.
I don't even know. We took a middle linebacker. We took a
on?
defensive tackle that we're going to move to DN probably. Took a receiver. Did we take another receiver? Don't need running back. Wouldn't be a bad idea to take a running back, though. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to take a running back, Mitch Baker,
The Bucs on
just
the clock.
because Javonte Williams is hurt. And that'll finish the draft. So not a great draft. I don't think it was a bad draft. Check out the overalls really quick. We had to, we just drafted to fill out the roster basically. We got a 70 overalls, second round pick. So he don't even got to start right away. He could just learn on the bench until Calais Campbell retires. He can compete with the other young guys we got. And that's what I was afraid of. Brad May, 58, not a low 50. So he definitely probably won't be the quarterback of the future. Middle linebacker was a 66, free safety 64, receiver was a 68. The punter was actually a 71, so our best draft pick was a punter. Let's look at his stats. Got power accuracy, so we got a punter at least. Got a punter, and I just want to see that left outside linebacker, man. I know he had a depth trait. I don't even remember his name. Was it Brandon Landry? No. He went in the first round. We didn't have a first round pick. He was a left outside linebacker. I don't remember his name. It was Tommy Jackson. Went to the Bucs, 67 overall, normal dev. I'm happy. Seems like I'm not taking no L's in this rebuild so far besides that loss in the playoffs, in the wild card round. But that'll wrap it up for year 2. We made the playoffs with Aaron Rodgers. First round exit, though. But going into year 3, I think we can make the playoffs again. Probably go a little bit further into the playoffs. Probably second round, maybe even AFC Championship. But that'll wrap it up for part 2 until the next episode.